Hello viewers, it's your girl Ruby Fangirl. I remember some classic books when I was like a kid, from The Wild Things Are to Dave to No Dave, and I remember like reading like books like in class and stuff like that because it was like a subject, so yeah. I have no idea if you guys still have it, but like schools nowadays still do it, I don't know, but if they still do, that's like, I'm proud of you guys. And one of the things that I like didn't actually read a lot as a kid was the like what is the story or who is, which are basically like stories about like famous like figures and tell us about like history and stuff like that. I never really read like those ones as a kid because the covers were kind of weird. Like seriously, here's like a few examples, and as a kid that was like kind of like freaked out by them. I'm like, I always see them like out of the blue in cases, and I'm like, why do they look like that? Because my always preferred like historical books were definitely the I Survive series. Those ones are freaking classics. I don't care. I have no idea if they're still going on to this day, but I do know like the book I'm gonna be talking about, like the book series that I'm gonna be talking about right now, is still going on to this day. Kind of very similar to the I Survive series, but I'm not really sure. Some of those I Survive series books were classics. If you read them like down. If you actually read those books, please tell me in the comments of which one is your favorite. Like, seriously, like, they were my childhood. And it's actually quite funny that they actually made, like a Godzilla one, like, quite literally last year. And that's exactly what I have right here. And that is, what is the story of Godzilla? And once again, he has a big head. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just like those few examples that I showed, like, it's just weird. I don't know why they made it like this, but, I mean, hey, look, this is a book for kids and stuff like that, and they still make these to these days, so, yeah. And one thing I really found interesting, like, after, like, reading, like, this book, like, they actually show, like, really, like, cool content, like, surrounding, like, all like the Toho and like the American content and stuff like that. Like that really like surprised me because unlike the I Survive series where they mostly talk of like the stories are like real, but the fictional characters are like are there. Like there's fictional characters, but they are surrounded by the real life events. Think of like Titanic as an example. But in this book they actually tell you like what exactly like the history of, well, Godzilla. And I'm perfectly honest, like, this book is really, like, good, like, for kids and stuff like that. Like, there's, like, a lot of, like, interesting, like, book details and stuff like that. Like, they talk about, like, the original movie, the cast of, like, the original movie, the director who made, like, the Godzilla movie, and like, all that kind of stuff. And also, they do, like, there were, like, moments, like, in the book where they show, like, fun facts and stuff like that. I kind of remember, I don't know if, like, the, I Survive series did like this, but if people are still reading them right now, please tell me in the comments if this is true, because I remember, like, these kind of facts were there, but I don't remember as well. But overall, look at this. They even, like, include, like, the Americanized version of, like, of Godzilla, like, Godzilla King of the Monsters. The 1956 version, not the, like, the 2019 version, because I mean, it makes sense, because, like, here in America, we didn't even get, like, the Japanese version until, quite literally, in 2004, and, like, and they talk about, like, the Showa era, and talk about, like, literally the top 5 big monsters, like Mothra, King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mechagodzilla, like, and Godzilla himself, like, seriously, like, they really just nail it out of the park. And they also, like, tell, like, how the Showa era, like, runs and stuff like that, like, how they would slowly turn into, like, kids' movies and stuff like that. And then later on, the Heisei era kicks in. Like, let's just, like, I say this once and I'll say it a million times over. The Heisei era is easily the best era ever. And look at this drawing right here. That is a beauty right there. A freaking beauty. And, oh my god. They capture, like, Godzilla's death so good, and honestly, impressive that they managed, like, to put that in a freaking kid's book, but whatever. Like, even, like, Steven Spielberg himself calls Godzilla Godzilla was the most masterful of all dinosaur movies because it made you believe it was really happening. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Because, I mean, he literally said that despite him making, Jurassic Park, one of the best dinosaur movies, like, in the 90s. You gotta admit. And they even, like, go out of the way to talk about, like, the disappointing 1998 movie. Well, I mean, it makes sense because they're talking about, like, every single Godzilla movie, so that's cool. Like, ooh, look at that. Like, for one of my favorite Millennium, like, movies, oh, it's so good. Oh, my God. Oh, and they even put, like, a fun fact about, like one of, like, the Godzilla suits was stolen during that time, and I feel like that this picture right here, like, became, like, a meme. I heard about, like, that meme. I don't know why, but it's actually great they actually, like, put this, like, as, like, a fun fact. And here's where they talk about, like, all, like, the shows released in the Monsterverse, including Shin Godzilla. Oh my God. Like, seriously, the art in this is actually pretty good. And some of, like, these arts, like, right here that they put, like, in here does actually remind me of, like, this I Survived series, because, well, probably they weren't really as detailed as this, but they were more, because I think, like, in the I Survived series, they were just more, like, actual realistic pictures. These look kind of, like, cartoony, but I love it. Like, oh my God, it's beautiful. And also, I kind of realized they actually put, like, a really good, like, time, like a timeline for this. Like, seriously, the Ice of Ice series never did this. And also, it's quite funny they actually put, like, let me put it closer, like, Godzilla -1, despite that he doesn't appear, like, in the actual book. And that's pretty much it. Overall, do I recommend this for kids? Yes, like, if they actually find it in their local library or actually buy it from Amazon. Like, this is a really good book. I mean, I found this, like, at my local comic store when I was back in transition college, so this is quite accurate. And I'm so happy to have this in my Godzilla book collection. Once we actually get to another Godzilla book, I'm gonna go crazy. I'll tell you that, like, in a bit, because, or actually, like, next time I actually do, like, one of these. So, I would like to know from you guys. Have you gotten this book? Do you actually like this? Will you actually show this to your kids? Or show this to your kids? I would like to know, and I will see you guys in the next video.